Welcome back. Let's get into business, where a new raft of taxes are set to kick off starting September 1st as the Kenya Kwanza government seals every loophole of tax leakage. Those with digital assets are set to be impacted with export and investment promotion levy, discouraging import of clinker and paper. Noah Kipkemboi with the details.
With a tax revenue target of 2.7 trillion shillings, a new set of taxes outlined in the Finance Act 2023 will kick in from 1st September. Holders of digital assets like crypto, ebooks, videos and documents will be impacted by the digital assets tax, which stands at 3%.
So I think it's an area where government has to be particularly sensitive because it's an area that is very price sensitive. So if you add taxes that tend to price people out, then it can become sort of an undoing measure. I think it's one of the areas that can create jobs. Kenyans have huge talents in particularly some of these sectors in the digital economy. And I think it would have been most ideal had that been stayed possibly for a couple of years until the economy, the digital economy reaches its full maturity. I think this is a premature tax that might add to the cost of doing business and actually might make people a bit less competitive.
In a move to promote local production, the Export and Investment Promotion Levy will see imported clinker used in cement production attract a 17.5% tax, with paper, sacks and bags being taxed at 10%.
The objective is very good. You want to have local production. You want to have as much produced locally as better. That's a good outcome that can help a country get good jobs. The problem is, how do you achieve that? And the best way to achieve it is to look at your factors of production and ask yourself, how can we be more competitive? This idea of import substitution, where you try and block all sorts of imports coming into the country, hoping that will make you more competitive, that doesn't work.
To further empower the enforcement of electronic tax system, suppliers will have to be more transparent, with the Kenya Revenue Authority having more visibility in transactions via the electronic tax invoice management systems.
The issue of e-teams is to try to reduce any possible leakage of revenue.
Sometimes there's some complexities that can be in a business that the government sometimes, like KRA, may not have the capacity to deal with. I think it's important to simplify a tax code. When we talk about the ease of doing business, investors want countries where the tax code is very straightforward, very easy to measure, and also very easy to pay.
This comes at a time Kenyans are burdened by new taxes in the Finance Act, with the government, on the other hand, under immense pressure to hit revenue targets. Now, Kipkemboi, KTN News.
So now Britam Holdings, the PLC, has today announced a profit before tax of 2.